Test 1 2 1 2. Here I am. There's Tara. Actually, that's gonna be it's a little tall. And let's see, let's turn some music down, turn this up. I may want to turn our home stereo. And let's see, we've got there's Ann in the house. Hey, Ann, do you So I bought 5 different new microphones, and I determined that this one is the loudest. So, wow, look at everybody sending emojis around. Isn't this awesome?
Thank you. It's fun. Yay, thanks for the emojis. We've been having fun.
Running a touch behind. Grateful for the flexibility of this class.
We need to do a zebra one for Tara.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So you may have noticed that I got goofy last night. Tara, did you want to say something?
I was just gonna say I knew.
Yeah, just talk right into it.
Is it on?
Yeah, talk like you're mad.
I'm talking like I'm mad. Jackie, I knew the cats in the box was yours before I even saw your name.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I think this is funny.
Oh my God, cute.
I am recording for sure right now.
The hoops.
This is I have been playing with our chat. Hopefully the chat will work the full class today. I really hope it will. If not, I have a backup plan. But yeah, so nice. There's a new thing. If you send an emoji, it'll bounce around. If you send a bunch, the bunch bounce around. And hopefully no one will, there you go.
Stars.
So yeah, like if you want to, if we're doing something you like and you want to send us some heart emojis, we'll see it. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make sure this is on every camera. I kind of like it. I think it's fun.
I know bags. Yeah.
What do you think, Ian? Do you think it's fun?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm content to. This is my favorite little hooping spot. I was describing like the combo of this rug and like having a yoga mat underneath just as a hooping tip to people hooping at home. There's something really nice about having just a really flat rug on top of a yoga mat. And I like the way it kind of reduces the space, and kind of, because sometimes I can be all over the place, which is fun. Thank you for the rainbow hearts. That's so perfect.
Yeah, it's Amanda.
Yay!
Now, I do wish there was a way to, they didn't show up. I wish there was a way.
What?
This is awesome. I think I have unleashed. We may not be able to get this genie back in the bottle.
Woo!
Anyway, all right. So Tara and Ann are with me, obviously, and we're all in a pretty good. And Rex, and we're all in a good mood. We're going to kind of put this class together as we go. So if you have a request, I have my whiteboard back now, finally. And so if you have a request for a technique or a tempo or a mood or a thought or anything, we're open to covering that. Here in North Carolina, it is a gorgeous day. This kind of happens in November. Unfortunately, maybe it's been happening a little bit more over the last couple of years, but we have warm Novembers here, or can have them, and so it's like 70 degrees outside right now.
It's a perfect day for moving.
Yeah, so it's a really nice day. As you can tell, there's so much light behind us that we're backlit, so we'll do our best for you to see us. Anyway, so if you have a request for an exercise,
throw it up there.
Please, throw it up there. Let us know. We are open to
we can go in any
taking
direction.
them. Yeah, totally. And I do want to say I've been pretty good about. Oh, there's Jennifer Franklin. Sweet.
Hey, Jen.
Welcome. So Jennifer, I don't know if you're just getting here, but we are taking requests. So if you have a request for something, let us know. And I'm going to find some music. What kind of sway do you guys feel like? A sort of up sway or kind of a super chill sway?
I'm going chill. What about you? More? Up. Medium. Actually, that's really what I was going to say. But I didn't want to be a pain in the ass.
Let's go with a medium sway.
Okay. Yes, solidarity.
Since Ann caved, so she probably. All right, let's go ahead and get going then. And I did remember to press record, so this will be. Oh yeah, what I was going to say though. Oh sweet, back from Australia. Oh, it's nice. That's a long flight. I forgot. Oh, the last few classes have been pretty good, I think, honestly, and they're on HD. So if you've missed some classes lately, check them out. I did one class solo, completely by myself, on Tuesday. I thought it went well. Tara and I have been doing some classes together. They're all up. So anyway, and hopefully we can keep this chat thing going. Medium, yes. All right, let's do it. Let me make sure I don't have two music. Oh yeah, Ann wants to share an intention.
I actually wanted to just share with y'all that, in the few minutes before class, I thought how much I really felt drawn today to really focusing on the lesser used half of my body, which for me is the left, which probably is for a lot of us. And so that's where my intention is going to be today. So I am going to go, even though we're going to do like a grab bag of stuff, I'm going to try to keep my awareness really primarily in that side, and I'm going to try to really rest my dominant side.
Okay, let's go. Thank you guys for joining us. I need to turn the music up. This is awesome. I'm enjoying the bouncing emojis, I gotta say. Alright, here we go. Audible breath in. Oop. Breaths in and out of the body. Audible breath in. I think sometimes we understandably can become so focused in our spiritual thought about our soul or our Atman or our essence that we begin to think of that thing as separate from our body. And even if you believe that at some point that soul leaves the body, while it's here, it is the body. It's blended with it, it's a part of it. Embodiment is that feeling of being completely, wholly, fully in contact with your physical body. One of my favorite ways to feel embodied is to imagine sending my breath. Every inhale, I send it to some body part. And I imagine the breath coming into my body, making its way through my lungs and into my blood, and then out into the hands where I'm sending it. And it helps me get out of my mind and into my body. I like being in my mind. I encourage people to be there. But my mind isn't always here. I work on it, but it's not always present. It's not always here. But my body is always here. It's always feeling the air in the room. It's always hearing the sounds. It's always here. Audible breath in. Two-bird request. I wonder if that's a two-bird request. If it is, Lauren, that was a very creative way to make the request. I'm going to do it anyway, even if it wasn't a request.
I love it.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's so sweet.
All right.
Felt really deeply stretched, but one thing I really noticed at the end was that I still hadn't quite stretched my sides. So now I'm really dying to do that, so I might just start stretching my sides.
Well, maybe let's do another stretchy type song then.
Stretchy, wetchy. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, this is sort of like one of those breakup songs that's not exactly depressing. And it's not bitter. All right, let's try. But I think it'd be good for stretching. Oh. Sorry, here we go. All right, if you are ready to do it with me, I am going to use my hoop to stretch, and I'm going to use point technique in Samurai and this is a super nerdy, maybe focal point for movement, but speaking of embodiment, one of the things I like to do with 2-point movement, like where there's 2 points of contact, is push the 2 points against each other. Like I can feel I'm pushing my hands out right now, and I just like that. Of course, it reminds me of my old school hip hop days of dancing, but back in the old school days before breaking became gymnastics, it was a lot about these sort of opposite forces, right? Like I'm pushing with my right hand, I'm pushing with my left hand, or pushing back into a leg, leaning forward into that leg. I'll go ahead and tell you something that embarrassingly took me about 5 years of hooping to figure out. But you can fly, you can do two birds while, off-body hooping. And what I mean by that is that you can create, like, cool things can happen with your hoop when you don't think about, like, what your hoop is doing, but what your hands are doing. And it seems kind of goofy, but I can just say, I'm holding the hoop. I'm going to take my right hand and let it go away, and it's going to go that way, and it's going to go that way. And you can really kind of develop new moves for you, maybe even new moves for the whole hoop community by just focusing on your... Oh, wow. Oh, well, we could try that one. Do you want to do that? You want to go back to some old school African Bombada? Yeah. All right. Well, this song is actually kind of considered one of the... What, did you want to say something?
Oh, I just wanted to share a technical point, which is that...
Hey, maybe either stand that way
go
or... There we go.
Dint. So I was feeling... I was getting a lot out of having a point on the floor and going down to the floor, which has been kind of a zone of fear for me because I had trouble bending my right leg for such a long time. And now I can really get down to the floor. It's like a lot of fun to play with the hoop on the floor, some as a second point or a third point.
Nice. All right. So this song that we're about to play now is considered kind of a pop lock anthem. I think I am actually going to go ahead and go to the core. I'm going to waist hoop for this song and start moving my hands. But you can really do anything that you want to, but I'll sort of walk you through it once the song starts playing. But I'm going to core hoop. You could do off-body, warrior, whatever you like. Yeah, and it's going to maybe hubel while this song is on. Oh, there's one thing I want to do.
Party people, can yo get funky? Suicide and Force, can yo get funky? The Zulu Nation, can yo get funky? Yeah, just hit me. Just taste the funk and hit me.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into core two birds hooping, but of course it's your day, it's your Saturday. You enjoy it the way you want to. One of the ways that I started to develop different types of arm movements, I've talked on the stream about this. I eventually wanted to turn this into a way of moving for people that are really, really, really overweight that just have trouble even standing. But the idea was that you would keep your elbows high and then you would move your hands from your elbows and you kind of do these like sort of clubby type movements. And I mean like clubs. Now, of course, you don't have to do this, but it can be a way to develop your hoop flow because I'm still hooping down here, right? And what you'll find is, nice T, and what you'll find is that the movement of your hands, even though you think you're just sort of goofing, your body is figuring out how to do this and hoop at the same time. So you are developing what we call, grace. You're moving through strength into grace. All right, so we're going to focus on two birds. I'll shut up and let you hear this song. This is an old song, so it's a little quiet.
And set a chance on this mother earth, which is our rock. The time has come and what was sold to show you really got soul. Are you ready? Hump, hump, bump, get bump. Now let's go. House. Then you let your body. You got the body rock and pop. Bounce and house. And everybody just rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking, working all around the clock. Everybody keep rocking and clocking and shocking and rocking. Go house. Everybody say rocking, don't stop it.
All right. Let's see. What did she say? I like two birds mixed exploring inner and outer space with the hoop. Yeah, totally. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. That's true. I was being from my root to crown. Nice. Okay, sweet. All right, I want to move into some shoulders. All right, let's try some shoulders here. All right, we're gonna come up to this. Wow, it looks really dark on my end. Okay, guess it is kind of dark. Anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna come up. Now, this is the best advice I can give anyone that is trying to learn shoulders, and that is to move your hands. It is most of the time when people learn shoulders, they bring their shoulders in and they keep them super tight. They even sometimes their elbows are kind of pinched up against the core. I encourage people, until you get good at shoulders, I encourage people to do something called mountain, which is when you create these little air springs under your elbows and your arms. The other thing that can be helpful is that as I'm rolling around the shoulders, think about pushing up. You'll not necessarily to create sky angle, but think about pushing up. Where you're really hooping with a hoop, I'll show you. Where you're really hooping a hoop is on the bottom edge. If you think about this bottom edge, you're here. T-Rex, that's awesome. You're here, right? And so if I'm shoulder hooping, if I just in visualizing that I'm trying to stay sort of up under that bottom edge, it puts kind of an up. All right. And if I lift my hands up even more, I can get a lot of good two-bird stuff happening. Show you some cool stuff. Nice. Well, let's let it drop. It'll drop and then we'll go. Right. All right, I'll show you one. We've done this before during the chopsticks class, but if you watch my hands here, they're here. If you imagine that I'm holding in my hand two paintbrushes or something, and I can draw a circle. I can paint a circle with one arm and then paint a circle with the other arm. I'm going with the current. I'm painting these circles with a current right now. This is me going against the current. This is like I'm basically anti-spinning a paint circle. But this is where it can really help you. That stuff is sort of fun and gimmicky. But if I bring my hands together and I start to stir like a big pot, sometimes that can help your body figure out the 1-2 of shoulders. So like imagine I'm like a witch stirring some big stew here. Now, if this doesn't help, don't use it, but sometimes it helps people. Moving your arms is usually the key to unlocking some grace.
100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Everywhere I go, catch me on block like a Mutombo. 750 Lambo in the Utah snow. Trunk in the front like the Dumbo, yeah. Cut the roof off like a nip tuck. Pull up to the house with some big butts. Turn the kitchen counter to a strip club. Me and Drake came for the. When I got quiet, all of y'all disappeared. Before I dropped Sony, none of y'all really care. Now they always say congratulations to the kid. And this is not a 40, but I'm pouring out this shit. Used to have a lot, but I got more now. Made another hit, cause I got bored now. Always going for it, never pump fourth down. Last call, Hail Mary, Prescott, touchdown. Hey.
So this is very much two birds if you think about it. I'm moving my hands, whether they're stirring or drumming or whatever they're doing, those hands are moving under there. Yeah, non-dominant left current is hard, Jennifer, for sure. Doing deep drop-ins. Yeah, Tara was doing drop-ins just a second ago. Hey, you know what? Stand just a little bit over here and I'll get you a better shot. There you go.
Well, I just wanted to share a tip that I use a lot in shoulder hooping, which is to pull out just one arm at a time and get a couple of revolutions with just one arm or the other inside the circle in each current. And it really can help wake up all those parts of you, because we all have this kind of dominant way of doing whatever technique that we, that we're then have the opportunity to refine. And so that's something that I find works for me a lot. Just pulling out one arm, revolution or two, putting it back. You don't tend to lose the hoop if you can kind of keep it within your own bounds at the time. Lift it out for 10 or 2 kind of thing. Just a tip.
Totally. All right. Do y'all have anywhere you want us to go specifically?
Also, it's so nice to be able to see people's pictures better.
Yeah, you like that touch?
Yeah, thank you for tweaking.
That's really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we love it.
Wait.
More connected.
Can you let Tara say that again?
I said that's really good.
Wow. Wow.
You heard it here, folks.
My stream coach approves. Yeah, Tara was part of this from the very beginning. All right. This song, you want to play this? All right, we'll play this song. All right. So, all right. I tell you what I'm gonna do. So it's getting kind of warm in here. Y'all can turn the AC on if you want to. All right. Let me see if that dude's his leaf blower was going. Well, his leaf blower's going, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's not sway. All right, let's play something fun. I want to talk a little bit about angles. You two are off the hook if you don't want to do angles, but I'm going to talk a little bit about how angles can help you, how two birds can help you in angles. But you feel free to ignore me. So even when I am waist hooping like this, if I can keep like some drumming going, I used to I grew up like watching and playing basketball, so I used to like crossover and that sort of dribbling here. But just moving the hands at all can help you find some grace in that. Now Tara and Ann are both doing angle shoulders. They're doing earth angle shoulders. And you see how Tara, camera change. What? All right, Sarah, I don't want to jinx her. So Ann's doing a good job. See, Ann is doing two birds. Let's go back to Ann for a second here. See, Ann's got two birds going. She's in a really steep sky angle, which is cool looking. She's got arm warmers that match her hoop. But you see how her hands are moving? They're pretty much moving the whole time. What that means is that her arms and shoulders are moving, and so that's adding that extra little pop. And when you're on angles, that can really help. So I'm here. So if I was on shoulders, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is T-Rex shoulders. Somebody throw up the T-Rex emoji here. This is. Oh yeah, you can just drop it there. Thanks a lot. My Amazon delivery person just had the weirdest drop-off ever, probably. So I go up to this house, right, and there's these 3 weirdos and they're hula hooping with all these cameras and lights going. I'll show you something else that can help. If you're having trouble with the hoop hitting your knees on an angle, that means your angle's too steep, you can use your arms, the birds, to kind of bring the hoop back out. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to be in a really steep angle. I'm so steep that you might not see it on camera, but my knees are pretty close to it. And if I want to push it out some, I'm going to bring my elbows forward, just a little bit forward. And that will sort of start to flatten the hoop out. And if I do it all the way up, I can completely flatten the hoop out. And this is called hoop chi on an angle. And each time I come up with my arm, I'm slowly knocking it into sky. And then when I want to go back to earth, it'll fall anyway. This is kind of easier. But what I like to do is push my night side arms into the night side hoop, and that kind of speeds up the process. All right. Yeah, we're going to bring it down. Yeah, we'll bring it down now.
Just to validate, that's tiring as hell.
All right, y'all, you cut away to an empty frame. Here we go. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I do like the larger emojis. I feel like I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like we may have figured this chat thing out for once. Digging it. I like the little emoji wall. That's fun. Okay, so unless you guys have a request, we're going to just go with our own flow over here. Yeah, this leaf blowing day to day. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna do an exercise. I don't know if this will be for everybody. And again, Ann and Tara, the rule in Hoop Path is that, well, there are no rules basically, but you don't have to do what I suggest. But I like my suggestion for an exercise, and I think you can kind of use this as a cool down, would just be to do some flying point. Flying point just means that the hoop is, so this is hanging point. The hoop is just here. And then standing point is a balance, right? And then flying point is when, the hoop is, in more of a horizontal position. And if you get dizzy, one of my favorite drills, again, this is kind of revealing of how crazy my mind can get, but one of my favorite drills is so simple, but it's just this nice little circuit where I'm back here, I bring the hoop up. Let me show you I'll get you the bird's eye. I mean, probably everyone here has done this move before, but if you haven't, it can be a fun one to kind of like chill you out. I'm up and then I'm down. A version of this was our friend Chemo's favorite move ever. But I'm here, the hoop is hanging point, and then I'm just going to pull it off, pinky to pinky or whatever, and then bring it back down. And I'm holding it in point because I like the way point feels, and I'm using point technique to kind of help me. And what I'm trying to do is not bang it against me. There's nothing wrong with doing that. That's called a knock. I'm trying to do knockless breaks here. And of course, I can change like different hands. If I do want to do a stall, I'll just turn the same pace as the hoop. This is a stall without, and then this would be a stall within. Stalls within are fun because they kind of open you up to gooey paddles like we did last class, or gooey folds. All right. I love this track. Melody Day, what have I done? Again, I'm just gonna, you don't have to do what I'm suggesting at all, but Flying point can be a way to keep things simple, a type of trick restriction, but can still be very fun, very graceful. Nice tea.
Melody Day, what have I done? Now our hearts are locked up tight again. And when I pray, it's all begun. And when you smile, it melts away again. Melody Day, where have you gone? All the hope I had is gone away, and what we had has come undone. And when you smile, it melts away again. Melody Day, what have I done? Now our hearts are locked up tight again. And when I pray, it's all begun. And when you smile, it melts away again. Tell them tell them I always knew why. So long to say goodbye.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we could listen to that. Actually, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it's a leaf blowing day here in the country. Okay, let's see. How's everybody doing? Sore body, sick today, but just checking in to see all this love and get inspiration from her. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah, emojis bounce around the room beyond the mind. Do either of you have anything you want to say? We have about 10 minutes left, so we'll probably kind of mellow out with some free hoop typey stuff. Anything? You don't have to.
Just appreciating the flow, as usual.
Sweet. Sweet. All right. Let's go back to it then. I don't really think we'll suggest anything for this next one. This is a tricky song to hoop to, but this will challenge you. But this is the song we just talked about. Yeah, this is Ocean Breathe Salty. This is the cover.
Your body may be gone, I'm gonna carry you in my head, in my heart, in my soul.
Okay, this is a balance song for me. I'm on balance for this one.
And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll both live again. Well, I don't know, I don't know, I don't think so. Well, that is that, and this is this. You tell me what you want, I'll tell you what you get away from me. Collected my belongings and I left the jail. Well, thanks for the time. I had to think a spell, I had to think a while.
If you like balance, we have been working on it lately. If you check out the last couple of classes, and I'm starting to put the names of what we do in the titles to make them easier to find. We did balance, I think, 2 or 3 classes ago. Maybe 2 of the 3 classes even.
And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll both grow old. Well, I don't know, I hope so. Well, that is that, and this is this. You tell me what you saw, I'll tell you what you missed when the ocean left the sky. You missed when time and life shook hands and said goodbye. When the earth folded on itself and said good luck. I hope heaven and hell are really there. I wouldn't hold my breath. You wasted life, why wouldn't you waste it? You wasted life, why wouldn't you waste it?
All right, Lauren, you're with me. Sweet. I'll try to keep doing it.
Why wouldn't you waste it? You wasted life, why wouldn't you waste it? And the ocean breeze salty, won't you carry it?
Yeah, go watch the last class, Beyond the Mind, because we covered this a lot. But focus on, visual focus. Like,
And the more we move ahead,
you
the more we
use your eyes to
stuck
like
and
grip a
real.
point on the hoop.
Well, I don't
You hold it there, and anywhere is fine. But I usually look furthest across the hoop in the balance. But we'll get back to that and talk about it.
That is that, and this is this. You tell me what you want, I'll tell you what you get away from me. Well, that is that, and this is this. You tell me what you saw, I'll tell you what you missed when the ocean met the sky. You missed when time and life shook hands and said goodbye. When the earth folded on itself and said good luck. I hope heaven and hell are really there. I wouldn't hold my breath. You wasted life, why wouldn't you waste it? You wasted life, why wouldn't you waste it?
Yes, totally, Jordan. I just read your comment. Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you waste it? You wasted life. instead.
Okay. Yeah, I love that track too. All right, so we have time for one more. We started on time, so we'll get to end on time today. We'll do one more, and I think we'll actually play a Modest Mess. Do you want another? Do you want one about that pace or a little bit higher pace? What's your favorite? I kind of want to end with a fun song. This is going to bring the pace up, but y'all can stretch. You don't have to hoop to it, but I love this song.
We love fun.
Sweet. Let's do it then.
It's official. It's a consensus we've
Oh,
announced.
wait. Nope, that's not the song. Okay, wait, hold a second. No. Here we go. Here we go. All right, any minute now. There we go. Okay, y'all, this is our free hoop song.
Can we smoke in here? Yeah, Eric's got his pocket.
Thank you, guys.
The good times.
Yes.
Release the good times.
Good times are killing me.
Here we go.
Got your goddamn got water and I know you can carry on. Shrugged off short-sighted false assignment and what can I say? Have one, have 20 more, one more's and it does not relent. The good times are killing me. Kick butt, buzz, cut dick heads, you didn't like what I said. The good times are killing me. Just clenched tight, we talked all night, oh, but what the hell did we say? The good times are killing me. The good times are killing me. The good times are killing me.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Jennifer Franklin. Jackie, as always.
LSD.
Thank you, Shayna. Sweet.
Need more sleep than
Amanda. Loving the emojis.
Nights with warm whiskey. I guess the good times, they were all just killing me. Got water and I know you can carry on. The good times are killing me. Enough hair on the dog to make myself an entire. The good times are killing me. Have one, have 20 more, one more, and it does not
All right, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Tara, thank you, and Anne, thank you, and I thank you also. I will play something super chill.
Thank y'all. This was great. Perfect Saturday.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao.
Blame it on the Tetons, yeah, I need a scapegoat now. No, my dog won't bite you, though it had the right to. Yeah, I want to give her credit, 'cause she knows I would have let it happen. Blame it on the weekends, God, I need a cola now. Oh, we mumble loudly, wear our shame so proudly, wore our blank expressions, trying to look interesting. Blame it all on me, 'cause God, I need a cold one now. On them eager actors, gladly take the credit for the lives created by the people tucked away from sight. It's just a window from the room we're bound to. If you find a way out, oh, would you just let me know how? Would you just let me know how? Blame it on the web, but the spiders, you